Hello everyone, Richard Edmonds here from WP Central, and today we're going to be looking at an app called Social Mints, which is available now in the marketplace for absolutely nothing at all and is advert supported. So what is Social Mints? Well, Social Mints is as you can tell by the name, a social app, but unlike Twitter or any other social networking app, this is more of an analytics and trend monitoring app and service which allows you to keep up to date with what's currently being discussed, what's positively being discussed on the Twitter sphere or Facebook, as well as bringing down content from news sources, blogs like Dig, Google News, and others as well. So for a topic which you can search for here, it can be absolutely anything from technology, products, brands, celebrities, or even people. You could even try and search yourself if you want. But we'll get into that in a second. So if we scroll across, we've got trending mints, and these are just basically trending topics which you can select, and it refreshes every time you load, and it shows pretty much what's popular on Twitter through the hashtags, as well as what's currently happening in the world today. So moving across from trending mints, we have saved mints, and these are searches which you can basically save. So any trend or mint that you search for in the first pane that we saw on launching the app, you can save each search to this screen for more convenient access. As well as saving them to this screen, you can also pin each search to the home screen itself, which will have a flipping live tile, and it will show you data on the rear side of that live tile. Next we have the to-do list. So in each mint search, in the last pane, which we'll look at in a minute, has a list of the content that's actually being discussed about that trending topic that you search for, and in each mint or entry in that list you can assign a to-do item to it, which will all be displayed here until completed. We'll take a look at that as well when we search for a mint. Next up we have the settings. A simple app, great UI, and only has a few settings itself, which is to connect with Facebook and Twitter, as well as an About Us section that displays the version number and some links to check for updates and contact the developer. So in the next pane we have a simple what is this app about, which is what you probably should read when you first launch the app, just to get a clear understanding of what it's about and what you can do with it. And then lastly we have the featured apps from the developer itself. These are other popular apps in the marketplace and are worth checking out should they spark your interest and should you require such functionality. So back to the main screen, let's crack on with searching for a mint. So here we have the filters, so we can filter through which sources we'd like the app to search for and pull down the data. So currently we have Twitter, Facebook and News, and News will ping down sources from Google News, Yahoo and other search engines, as well as other reputable sources. Blogs and comments come from Dig and other blog engines, search engines and whatnot. So we'll select everything, and depending on what you select will determine how quickly the app will be able to load the results page. So the more popular your search term is, as well as the more filters you've got activated, the longer it's going to take to actually render the data for you. So let's do something obvious and search for Windows Phone. So it's going to be blank for a second or two while it pulls down all the data from the sources we've selected. And there we go. So we've got the four, so this is the default, the first view you'll see on each search result is the snapshot. The snapshot contains the four values, so you've got strength, sentiment, passion and reach. If you select each tile, it will actually give you a quick description of what each actual value means, just in case you don't happen to know. So that's quite handy. As well as that, you can also pin to the home screen, as I said just now, and also save to the app home screen where one of the panes across with the save searches, so that will save it there. Pinning to the home screen, the actual Windows Phone home screen, will also save it to the app itself, so if you want to have both functions, just pin it and you won't have to worry about saving it as well. So if we scroll across, we've got sentiment, which is one of the values there, so it's a more in-depth look with the positive reaction, neutral reaction, and also negative reaction from the communities filtered through. So it's good that Windows Phone's got 14% positive reaction and only 3% negative, with the rest neutral, which is, I suppose, a good sign. Obviously this isn't completely accurate, so you shouldn't take it to heart, but it gives a good reading of what's going on for that particular topic. So next across we have top keywords. These are the keywords that are used, that are related to that topic, that are used throughout. So we've got obviously Windows and phone, and then we've got Nokia and ban for some reason, but normally they're more relevant than that, and it obviously shows you the value of that keyword. Next up we have top users, so these are the accounts generally on Twitter that are discussing this mint or topic actively on the social networks. And next up of course is the hashtags, so you've got Windows, Windows Phone, WP7 and WPDev from Twitter. So they're all the popular hashtags on Twitter itself. That's an email. And lastly, we have mints. So these are, so as well as having the analytical data there, we also have the actual content pulled down. So here you can see all the tweets from Twitter. If we keep going down, we'll have Yahoo News. If we keep going, we'll have Google News and Facebook and Wicker. It brings down everything really, Bing and Dig and so on. You could keep going, which is excessively useful, so you can select each one. It has the link to that tweet or the content, whatever you're clicking on. And so down here you can set a to-do, as we previously mentioned, so that'll bring up the to-do field, which you can save whatever you wish on there. And you also have a share option, so you can share by Facebook and Twitter, which you've connected your accounts to in the settings. So it's socially integrated as well as monitoring the social aspect of trending topics itself. And Social Mints is, as you can see, it's a brilliantly beautiful app, brilliantly developed, and it's free as well, so you really can't grumble with that. And so it's available out today, and you can read up the full review on WP Central. And thank you very much for watching.